Welcome back. Now, year 2. In order for us to create our own treasure map, you need to be able to learn how to solve problems using maps. So if I gave you a problem, your idea then is for you to be able to solve a problem using the map. So let's see if we can solve some of these problems that I have created, and you can use the map to solve these problems. Let's have a look at them. Now, we should be familiar with this map here. We use this in geography in term 1. Now, this here is a bird's eye view map of the local area. Now, if we have a look closely up in this area here of the map, who thinks they know what this area here is? What is it? Spot on, it's Stella Maris School. And if we look closely up into here, you will find the year 2 block where we are sitting right now. And let's have a look. This is a question that I'm going to ask you, and I want you to see if you can solve it. Okay? The first question is, you are to start where my red dot here, right at the bottom of the page is. I want you to write the directions that you will need to travel to school. Now we have a compass at the top of the room, at the top of the video here, and that'll help you to identify which direction that you will need to travel. Now, since we're getting into term 3 of year 2, in term 1 I had the directions there for you. In term 3 you need to write down the exact directions. For example, you might like to say, turn, whatever direction this is, down Main Street. So if I started off, I was saying we are turning west down Main Street, because this is west, isn't it? And you are to follow the roads into school. I would like you to press pause on your map now. Get a piece of paper and write down those directions in your map, please. You might like to start from school from over here. You might like to even start down here. You need to make sure that you tell me where you are starting and where you are finishing. Okay? Go and do that now for me, please. Okay, now we're going to have a go at solving this problem. Now, I hope that you've all had a turn at doing it. So when I'm having a go at it now, you can have a look to see if what you've done is correct. Now what I've done is I've made the image here of the bird's eye view map a little bit smaller, and I've still here got the compass. Okay, now we are going to now solve what is the way that we can go to school from Maroochydore Road. Let's have a go at doing that now. So the first thing we'll do is we'll turn west down Main Road. So with my pencil here, I'm going to draw in the direction that we're travelling. And we are going west. So I'm just going to put a W on that line. Okay? So the first direction there, we're going W there. What do we then turn now down Toombra Street? What direction do we turn using our compass down Toombra Street? We turn north. Absolutely. So I'll put a little N next to there. So we've turned west, then we've turned north. What's the next direction we turn to travel into school? We go east on that blank street. Okay? So we've gone west, north, and now we have just turned east. Okay? We have one more direction that we need to travel in order for us to get into school. What is that direction? We said the school was in here. Okay? What direction then we need to travel for us to get into school? We travel northward. Absolutely, up until that blue point there. And beside that, we can draw a little N. Okay? So, we have started on Maroochydore Road, we've travelled west down Main Street. Once we got to Toombra Street, we have turned north. Once we've gone to Blank Street, we've turned east. And our last turn that we've gone to get into school is north into Mackenzie Drive. Okay, if you haven't got that down, can you go and then put that onto your sheet? So you now have solved that problem. What could be another way that you could go to school, not using any of these directions? There's my challenge for you now. Go and pause this now, think what we've just used, and see if you can come up with another way for you to come into school. Off you go. Arr, me hearties. Now I hope that you completed the previous screen and did it correctly, because if you've done that, this will be a lot easier for you to complete. Arr. Now, your job here is to find the treasure. The treasure is marked on the X. The only way you're going to find that treasure is if you begin on the big point up the top. Your job is to follow the dotted line around the treasure map. Now, if you follow the dotted line and put in each compass point, then you'll find the treasure. Now, if you have a look, the compass here only has one direction. The deep, dark sharks in the water took over it. So you need to make sure that they have the correct directional arrows marked on there so you can find the treasure. Now your job is to take a screenshot of this map. You are then have to upload this map into Edu Creations, and you are going to create a video of you finding the treasure. Now remember, each direction that you move, you must take a note of that direction, because I'm going to look at your videos to see if you have correctly found the treasure. If you have not, then you'll do it again, and someone else will have the beautiful gold. Now, off you go. Good luck.